We're undefeated in the league. Got our first Champions League game coming up. Let's hear that music together. Join me. Hey everyone, this is To Be Frank. Welcome back to another episode of Ajax Assembled. Thank you so much for the love and support on the first episode. Honestly, one of my quickest viewed videos that I've uploaded, and with just pure gameplay, that is. Obviously, I've done tactic videos, which have done fairly well, but yeah, really appreciate that. We're doing smashingly well. I mean, I can't even top the league. We've won every game. I mean, I will just flick through. You obviously saw the Groningen game. We followed that with a 2-0 win at Sparta Rotterdam. Robbie and Kenneth Taylor scoring. Then a 4-1 win away, where Nico Gonzalez got his first goal, which is very important. Francisco scored again, Larson and Taylor. And then just not a very good performance, but Kudus and Taylor scoring against Canberra at home in a 2-1 win. Not the scoreline you're probably looking for playing a team like that. You're probably noticing Kenneth Taylor's getting a fair amount of goals. Yes, he is. On this game, he looks absolutely divine, honestly. But as a player, he's a very handsome man too. If I grew a goatee, I could. That's not far off. I kind of look like him. I mean, I'm a bit heavier. I'll give you some. hair wise, I could get that. No, he's unbelievable. Wonder kid. I don't know where you wouldn't want to play him in midfield. He's fantastic. He played quite a few areas. 3 goals in 5 from the central midfield. He's on that Mazzala attacking role. So he's getting in the box and he's scoring quite a few goals. Obviously, we're getting the benefits of that. Robbie as well had a really positive start. Where is Brian Robbie? 3 goals as well for him. I don't really. Do you know what? Playing FM for 10 years, I still don't understand what orange arrows mean. I think it just means training, how sharp they are, or where they're going. The attributes have fallen slightly. But I know they sometimes don't mean negative. It's not like that's just the way training goes. But I generally don't try to poke this game too hard. I've played thousands of hours, and I like to leave things a mystery. I don't want to know everything, and I don't pretend to. There was a few signings we brought in since we left you. We had the deadline day up here. A couple more movement. Nico Gonzalez came in. Obviously, I said he's probably going to join. He did. 25 million in the end, 10 up front, 15 over a couple of years. Special Football signed a guy called Ruben Largs on I think a free. Was it? Yeah, free from Venlo. Just for our B team. I didn't stop it because I'm not bothered by it. On deadline day, I did a couple of things. August Mikkelsen signed him, loaned him straight back. He's 21, so he'll be joining us next year. He's at Tromso on loan. Really quick. A small player as well. I don't know what that is in foot, but 167 centimetres. So about 30 centimetres shorter than Bernal, which is hilarious. The whole ruler shorter. But he's a small guy. Tricky winger, really good technically, great physically as well. You need him to be good at. Relatively strong for even someone who's quite small. He's a good guy. Jack Henry Francis was our next signing as well. We got him from Arsenal. He's an Irishman, £1 million. Decent prospect. Nothing crazy there, but I think potentially going to be a very good player. So that's about it. I mean, I don't think anyone else left yet. We loaned back, obviously, Mikkelsen as well. Alvarez was the only player that really left our squad when we started. Other than that, no, completely fine. What we'll do is we'll have a little flick through. We've got Juve first. That's a hard game. But yeah, go to the Juventus game and then join me for that one. We'll try. This is our first real test. Can we win? I really don't know, honestly. It's a massive jump up from what we've been playing, and I don't think we won every game, but I don't think we've been firing all cylinders yet. So 2 seconds. Let's get to that Juve game. Here we are, the Juve game. The team I've chosen to take us into this game. Just know it. Generally just know it because their team is cracking. I know they're underperforming in real life, but we're going to have to. It'd be a hard task for us to go there and win anything out of this game. But it's the team I think which is most likely to give us a good old chance of doing it. So we'll go into it. I'm pretty ready. Bergwijn missing out, probably a bit harsh, but Tadic has just got the pedigree in Champions League, and I just feel like it's music. Oh, left it on. How beautiful is this? It's stunning. I've had enough of that. That's going to grow. Do you know what? On paper, amazing. It's going to grow old soon. Danilo cleared away. Blin's got it now. Taylor. Larson. I was so scared hearing music, hearing anything in FM. I usually play completely mute every year. Made a good chance there in the first couple of seconds. We looked like we were moving forward. Chesney pulled the ball out. Bremer on it for Juve. Danilo. Just a big punt forward to Quadrado. Should be easy to defend. We've got 4 in the box. However, he has spun the ball and Danilo taps in. That's such a terrible goal for us to concede. It's so simple to defend. And Quadrado just beat our whole back four by turning around. New invention he made. I'm not going to watch a replay. That's going to take far too long. Yeah, no, that's not great. Not a great start at all. They've got a corner as well now. Lind headed away. We're at risk of, when you go 1-0 down early, you're at risk of just getting blown away now. And I hope that won't happen. We are a better team than shown in the first couple of seconds. Dusan, 3 on goal, that's 2-0, but that's probably offside, hopefully. But if it isn't, we're into a long one. It's going to be 7-0. I can just sense now. That's on there, isn't it? I think disallowed. Thankfully disallowed. Let's just tell them to calm down. They've started like just erratic idiots. Our group is Benfica and Celtic as well, other than Juve, which you might have just spotted. But you know what? Don't fancy us, but it's not as bad as it could be. That's nearly a goal from Nico Gonzalez there, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Bobbles near the line. Not much effort for it to go through into the goal, sadly. But yeah, we look like we're re-establishing ourselves now. Tadic over a corner, headed away. Kovic and Tadic battling out there for it. Danilo all the way back to Szczesny. Siglio, Stitch. Tackle, Nico Gonzalez picked his pocket there. He's into the box. He shoots again, but Szczesny saves. Probably should have squared it if he could. I don't know if there was runners. I did see them, but whether they were marked or not. Rabiot heads away. Bornau's got it. He's got a yellow already. Something to be cautious of. Timber. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, he's absolutely wellied that over the bar. Peter K. Addis style. What was that? We're making chances though. Do you know what? I'm quite happy. Gonzalez as well, looking like a pain for Juve to deal with. Back to dribbled inside. He shoots and Szczesny saves again. He's not put any real power behind any of his shots at all, which is disappointing. He is causing problems, and we've had loads of shots. I mean, 1 shot on target, Juve, but they'll probably, because they're a cultured team, they're probably going to just score from his corner and game's opening. Bremer hits the post, nearly does. Honestly, it's just you can't. Pedigree in Champions League sometimes is more than actual, stats on the pitch. Like Real Madrid win the thing nearly every year at this rate, just because pedigree they have. Unreal. Timber. Larson. Oh, nearly a fantastic goal. He spun on a swivel, hit a shot, and it was close. It grazed the post. I think we could be really happy with that. I agree. Get into the second half. We've had plenty of shots, but nothing troubling the keeper as of yet. Clearance from Gonzalez, Bobby. Oh, he loses the ball really sloppily. And Locatelli's just going to run all the way through and nearly scores. You know what? I really don't like what I've seen. Probably has had a really quiet game. Bring on Luca. An Italian in Italy. Sounds good to me. I know that's a bit of a panic. Subbing on Luca straight away. But yeah, I mean, it's what it is. Robbie impressed me with that horrible touch. Tadic, kudos. We get a bit of ball in. Tadic, Bassi, swung in. Luca, locked. It would nearly deflected in though from Luca. That would have been inspired change from me. We'll bring on Bergwijn for Tadic, who's had a very bad game, and Nico apparently has had a bad game too. Very involved. Tell by his shots. Make a bit of a triple change, try and freshen the team up. But look at these stats. We've done really well. It doesn't look like we're going to get much from the game at current, but I think we played fantastic. Kudos. Ball in for Luca. Francisco. Can he score? He does. What a finish. This man off the bench is absolutely lethal. He is going to be working his way into my first team plans if he carries on like that. 1-1 with Juve away. Francisco Conceição scores. Kudos picked the ball up here, plays it through, and Luca makes himself a nuisance. Francisco 1-on-1 with the keeper and absolutely levers it at his near post, top corner. Well, I will make a change. I'm a bit cautious of ball now being on the yellow. I will probably bring on Devon Wrench, who can play in that position. And we might even play Berghaus for Kudos. We'll change that whole attacking. We nearly conceded while I'm making changes, but it's a corner for Juve. But change the whole attacking unit now and a couple of defender on as well. Timber, Francisco, or Kostic has taken the ball off of him. Milik, French, Quadrado. Pasveer, good save. He's near post. Had to be very good then. Because we have at times looked a bit lacking in midfield. Berghuis over it. Luca couldn't get it. Moretti got lots of space. But no support at the moment. Kostic will find it though. Milik. Gerardo, he's going to be 1-on-1 now. Gerardo scores such a. Oh, do you know what? This is what we're going to have to learn. We've got a younger team, it looks like, anyway. A few in their class and Pasveer, obviously. But we're losing the ball in midfield, and we've been far the better team. But when you lose the ball in that areas, they're going to score. You can't do that. It's just such basic football. You can't lose the ball in terrible. We have. So don't look like, well, unless we get a goal from this corner. Then head it away. Bergwijn. Francisco. Can he turn? Can't. Lind. Taylor. Calvin Bassey trying to keep the ball alive. Into the box now. Lovely run from Bassey. Where is it? Bergwijn. What happened there? I thought it was going to be a penalty. It was just a bit of jostling in the box. Bassey. Lind. Larson. Devin Reg. Timber. Always likes to jaunt forward. Francisco. Luca. He scores. I think that's off though. VAR is going to be checking it. But it's a great goal. It's on. I don't think it is, sadly. I mean, tenterhooks. I don't know. It's a goal. Oh, what a goal. Get in there. 92nd minute against Juve away, honestly. Timber. Francisco been instrumental since coming on. And Lorenzo Luca, the man I chucked on because probably had a bad touch. Goal. Talk to me now. What do you reckon about that? How's that for a managerial decision? 2-2 away at Juve. We'll happily take it. I thought we were a bit amateurish at sometimes. Definitely smacked of that 3-2 loss to... what was it? 3-2? Yeah, 3-2 loss on the night, but on aggregate to Spurs, where they were winning. Obviously, I'm a Spurs fan, as you know. A lot of my stuff is like Spurs card, like this box you see me in. My profile picture on YouTube is Kane, like, quite in the background. You probably didn't even notice, but yeah, it is. It's Tottenham colours as well. But no, that game, we obviously we scored with more or less the last kick of the game. But what people don't obviously remember, and if you didn't watch the whole game, Ajax, with 2 minutes to go, were having shots on target, not running to the corner, just trying to play lovely football. It's their motto, and sometimes that can leave them lacking in terms of key moments like that. But Francisco off the bench, at 8.2 rating, 19 years old. My God, what a player we have here, eh? Literally everything off the bench this year in 4 off-the-bench appearances, 3 goals and 2 assists. Man is going to be knocking on that door to start soon. I mean, Nico Gonzalez was bought in for decent money for us, but can't turn down performances like that. Right, give me a few seconds. We'll be back for the Heerenveen game. I've had to make a few changes since the Juve game, obviously. It's a hard midweek fixture. Francisco will get his deserved start, firstly. And we've mixed the team up a bit. There's a few people still playing who probably needed the rest, but I can't rotate. Obviously, I'm quite actually inclined to play Bergwijn as well because he didn't actually get on in that game instead of Tadic, which I've literally just noticed as I started recording. But yeah, we've gone for Pasveer, Sanchez, Wrench, Kick Pieri. I can't say his name at all, but I feel like he's been here for a very long time, Pieri. He hasn't. He's only 22, but it's hard to explain. When you've played, as you know, a lot of you will play FM for a long time. I think players are older than you are because you played 10 years with them in a save. Vindal, Fitzjim, Kudus, Berghuis, Francisco, Bergwijn and Brobbey up top. Could play Luca as well from the start, but I won't at the moment. I don't want to mix and change too much. I know we've got a core of the player, core group of players, which we try to play all the time. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it? You always, with playing midweek and then going to your next game, you never know how you're going to react. And we can only hope we put in a decent performance. I'm just looking for the win. I don't want to, obviously I'd love to smash it and win 6-0, but it's hard after midweek fixtures to try and just get the win, whatever way it comes in, whatever package it provides itself in. We'll worry about that later. Van Ooyek, Hay over the top. Heerenveen are in already, and they've scored. Tom Hay. Not going to be easy for us. Didn't change the team too much, but they've hit us already. I'll give them a focus. It's just a ball over the top. Maybe the back four changing slightly has obviously caused a few issues for us. Jorge Sanchez obviously getting his first game as well involved now. Fitzjim. Sanchez. That's. You know what? I don't want to see that given as a penalty. That was so weak for us. The penalty review. We could just be getting a jail out of free card here. It is a penalty. Penalty given. I don't know who's on it. I can't actually see. It might be Berghuis. Yep. Both over the penalty. slots it away coolly. Not a lot of power be in it. Not a lot of power in it. But he's just coolly slotted it home, as the commentator probably said down there. I don't know, but usually says something like that. Oh, there's no, I could say that. That's not a lot of power in that. Yeah, either way, we're 1-1. We probably don't deserve that, but we are 1-1 right now. Tom Hay again. Fitz Jim, well done. Find out. Back to the kick. Wrench. Jim on the ball. Oh, weird challenge from Hay. I thought it was going to be a red one of them, but he actually got the ball. Yeah, and Robbie turns now. Kudus in the Mazzala attacking role, which I'm quite excited to see. Berghuis. Oh, nearly 2-1. Great move from us, though. Really started moving the ball with a bit more speed. Whenever we do, we tend to do well. When we kick, when that ball is moving quickly with Ajax and we're doing that quick play. Oh, as I'm talking about doing quick play, Fitzjim literally stood still. Oh, that's a penalty as well, Sanchez. No, terrible. It's a shocking. That's a shocking challenge as well. Honestly, I wanted to like spontaneously just get him off the pitch because that's shocking. You get your first chance, literally on this save, and you give away a penalty. Yeah, it's a pen. It's going to be an our game. It's going to be end to end. This one. Moha over it. Can Pasveer have some heroics? Steps up. It's can't. It's a goal. Moha scores. Who is Moha? I've never heard of him at all. Guessing Egyptian, something like that. I will check, but just out of interest. Moroccan. Played Sabadell. No, I've never really heard of him, but yeah, interesting name. Over at Heerenveen over a corner as well now. Moha's over it. Man, we just spoke about. Star, nearly free. Wow. Unmarked header, it looked like, but got away with it. Right. The fans expect to win. Don't let them down. Free. What can we do? I think Virgo's having a really good game. I'm probably the only person having one. Francisco's been terrible. Bring on Nico Gonzalez. I mean, maybe Francisco's just one of those bench players you can rely on usually. Sanchez give away the penalty, but he's also a bit tired, so bring on Timber. This is the benefit of having this type of team. Bring on Taylor as well, who's a bit more sturdy in midfield. Well, this is not really the rescue package. We've still got 2 more to break open in case of emergency, but it's more of the big boys. And 45 minutes is not going to kill them. Oh, probably. Windell really does save his bacon there, though. Taylor, Berghuis, Nico, over the top. Robbie, and he can score. That's a fantastic goal. What a ball from Nico Gonzalez. I'm not too bothered about the finish, which obviously you've got to put the ball in the net. Someone's going to get the plaudits, but Nico Gonzalez, that ball is superb. We'll watch it again here now with a different angle. But yeah, that is stunning. With his left foot, wonderful left foot. Robbie just beats the keeper to the ball, taps it in 3 minutes, just after the changes were made, and we've got our rewards already. Kicking over into the later end of the game now, just debating whether to make a change. I will do so. Probably Grealish or something. Larson. Larson. I always like Luke off the bench. Luke off the bench is a great option for me. Just a different type of player as well. Quite tall, as far as I'm aware. I'm just guessing. I've seen him in FM. I've never seen him in real life yet. I've done like a couple of games in the Eredivisie, which he's come off the bench. And I can't tell size by the screen. Bergwijn. Cut in. Van Beek's. Oh, they're messing around with it in the back 4, but Wrench will be able to recycle possession. Give the ball away though to Sarr. Got a lot to do though, so I'm not too worried at the moment. Well done. Devon Wrench tackles him. That's a fantastic saving tackle as well. Taylor, long ball forward. Nico Gonzalez hits his head. I don't know if he meant it, but it's beautiful. Outside the shot. That's a goal and a half. It's so lucky for a start. I'm not going to pretend there was anything to do with my management skills. But Kenneth Taylor plays a ball. It bops on Nico's shoulder or head, and then he plays an outside the foot cross and Luca with a volley. Just fantastic. This is why we like this man off the bench. He comes on, he gets a goal. We've done well to turn this game around. It was looking pretty ropey at 2-1 down because it just looked like one of those games, you know. Bergwijn into the middle of the pitch. Nico Gonzalez plays a reverse ball for Luca. It doesn't get to him, but Taylor picks the ball up again. Gets the edge of the box. Timber. Long ball in. Wow, that's strange. Bergwijn will be able to give it again, though. Owen Vindow. Big cross. Diving header from one of their players there. Doing everything to get that ball. French. Kick. Ball. Who looks like he's had a decent game. Larson. Taylor. Over the top for Nico. Can he score? No, he can't. Finishing needs to be worked on, but very influential player whenever he plays, always making himself a nuisance. Stop it. Van Hooydonk, head down for Tahiri. Tahiri, massive shot from him, but it's well over the bar. Couple minutes left of the game now. We've won it. I wouldn't say it was an amazing performance, but being 2-1 down to win, it's very impressive. It's good mental fortitude from players. Really good mental fortitude from players. And that makes it 6 out of 6. A very good win. Do you know what? We might have a bit of a longer one. I'll play the Benfica at home game as well. Just give me 2 seconds. That sounds like a fun one. Hopefully get a win. And we're looking in good stead in that group then. We've only got to play Juve at home now. So obviously still a tough task, but we're looking good in the group. Benfica, quick costume change. I don't know if you like that. A bit more red for Ajax, I think. Team more or less picks itself, going back to the typical team. And yeah, Benfica at home. I'd be loving a win. We'll hear the lovely music as well, won't we? Wait, look at this. Oh, how much did they pay for this, I wonder? Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, crack on. Oh no, music's still here. Oh, I got the music's still going off. I've just got a red card. 1 minute into the game, Benfica are down to 10. All right, that's enough. Off. No music. Nico, we've scored. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, it's still going. Maybe the crowd's singing. But I've got both off now. Oh, brilliant. It's all gone. Fantastic. Nico Gonzalez has scored. I'm going to get Monta. I don't know Monta videos anyway, but whatever. Oh, cracking angle. That gives me a lot to see. Anyway. Sorry, I was getting a bit caught up in the music layering over my recording and and this game. They've had a red card and we've actually scored from a corner. Nico Gonzalez from a corner with a header. Not something you'd probably typically see, just in case everyone missed that, because I basically did. Tadic and a flick on from Nico Gonzalez puts us 1-0 up in this game. We'll carry on. I can regain my composure now after the music just blared over me. This been a bit of a tumultuous one. Got the music blaring over, people coming in, wanting to talk to me. Just a nightmare. I barely pay attention to this game, but I'm glad we're winning. Ball now with a adventurous run forward. Nico Gonzalez tackled. Another tackle flies in from Benfica. Bassi regains possession. Taylor can swivel and usually play one of those balls out wide, which he does to Timber. Into the middle, Otamendi clears. High-low. Gonzalez nicked it from Otamendi. He scored again. Do you know what? We criticised him last game, or I think before this game. I can't remember, about lack of end product. He's really turning up now. 2 goals in the Champions League game is definitely going to make people start noticing, and that puts us on 4 points if we win this game, obviously, which is looking likely we will now. Lovely finish. Left foot curled it around the keeper. To be fair to the Benfica manager, getting a red card within the first few seconds of a game, good. It kind of flows your plans out the window, I guess. And I assume you won't be very happy with Gilberto for that. Larson, Taylor, Tadic, Kudus, into the box now. Lined up a big shot, well over. You know what though? I think I actually will give myself a little bit of credit and our team, of course. They haven't had a shot on target, I believe, and obviously even with 10, it can still be a struggle, but done really well. Ryan Brobby, Kudus in 3-0. Job done. This game's over. And fantastic performance from the lads, honestly. We'll bring on a few changes now. We'll rest Nico. He's on 2. Do you know what? I won't do that. I like people to bring on Bergwijn. It's Jim. Luca as well. Always bring on Luca. Kaplan, one of our younger centre-backs. We'll make all 5 changes. But we're 3-0 up and they've got 10 men. I feel quite safe in the fact where we've got this game wrapped up. Nico, Lorenzo, Luca, Kudus, Antonio, Nico, up again. Bergwijn, in the middle, Kian Fitzjim. Good save from Odysseus, Lachidimos. He's Greek, so I think. Is he Greek? It's Jim. Bergwijn flicks on, side knitting. We're looking very dangerous. This could be any score. If we really wanted to turn the screw, I'm sure we would. But again, I'd like to point out, no shots on target for Benfica. We've done really well to contain them. I know they've got 10, but they've had nothing going forward after that. Bassi, Rafa. Bassi's won the ball back somehow. Big stock cube of a man. Carlo Ramos. Back in goal. He's look at that full forward though. There's no one within 50 yards of our back four. No wonder they haven't a shot. Oh, is that red? It's a red card. They're down to 9 men. Another lunge from Carlo Ramos. Not good for their hopes in this. Hopefully we have Benfica on the reverse fixture because they're going to be missing 2 players. They're down to 9. We really, turned the screw on them now. They're done. Goodness. Look at their team, honestly. Like all centrally compact as 8 people. Rafa running into the box now. Back to Florentino, who scores a screamer. Oh, no, they've had a shot target now. They've had a screamer. Florentino Ruiz. 9 men. That's the stuff men are made of. He's ran forward and just smashed one in. Pull the goal back. Celtic are beating Juve, by the way, at home, so it makes my draw look a bit naff now, but we're going to ignore it. I saw that. Man of the match performance from Nico Gonzalez puts us in really good stead for the group. I don't think we can be too unhappy with that. That is fantastic. What a start we've had to the group. Because obviously Celtic started better, beating Benfica away. So it looks like Celtic are going to give us a proper game. We got them next away, actually. But with the remaining games of the group, I feel like we're quite comfortable to go through. We might not come top, so we could have a mad one and just have some unbelievable form and season. But either way, I can't argue too much. We're still unbeaten, other than that friendly against Trabzonspor, which we don't talk about. But don't worry, you didn't see that, so it didn't happen. Look, I'll just scroll down. Didn't happen. I'll play on a little bit. I'll play with Celtic. I'll probably come back for, I don't know, maybe. We'll play on a little bit. Come back for Benfica, for Test maybe. Not sure. Yeah, that sounds about right. Benfica away. They'll probably give us a big gist of what's going on with our group. You'll see we'll probably be qualified by then if we do manage to beat Celtic home and away. But it seems like a good point to join you back, and I'll play on from here. You know what? Actually, that's a bit too far of a jump. We'll maybe like here, Celtic and Excelsior, somewhere here. I don't want to jump too far forward and leave you a bit behind. So don't worry, I'll join you back for that. Let me decide what I'm going to do with my head. I don't know. Thank you all for the love and support of the first episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's nice to hear the Champions League music game. And it does add a little bit of something. I know it's only a silly little change, but I've enjoyed it. And I hope you've enjoyed watching. My name's Frank. This is To Be Frank. And this is Ajax Assemble. See you for the next one.